to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
Hey guys, JT here, CEO of Go-To Mortgage Solutions, and I just finished reading this book, Unreasonable Hospitality, and I've got to tell you, I read a lot of books. This one by far has been one of my favorite. I'll tell you why. The number one thing it talks about, hospitality is about bringing down barriers and not bringing them up, okay? Now, also, in this book, there's different examples of unreasonable hospitality, going from the establishment to the consumer, and then from the establishment to the employees. But one example, there was a family that had came in from China to New York City, which is where one of the restaurants was established. And that family from China had never experienced the snow. And so they're at the restaurant. It was their last day. They had their luggage with them. As they were walking around, they were paying attention to their conversations because that's part of their unreasonable hospitality, right? And I believe the kid had said, you know, Mom and Dad, it's so sad, it's so unfortunate that it just started to snow in New York City and we're just going back home. So what the manager of the restaurant then did was, after of course one of the staff members communicated this over to the wish granting or the unreasonable hospitality team, the team got a black Suburban, brought it to the front of the restaurant. One of the managers approached the family and said, hey guys, I understand it's your last day and I kind of want to do something special for you guys. So they put the family in the back of the Suburban and they took the family to experience the snow in New York City. You know, you go to a restaurant to experience the meal and then they surprise you with this experience. Now, guess what that's going to do to that family? They're going to go back home and they're going to rave about this experience to their family, to their friends. And then whenever their family and friends come to New York, guess where they're going to go? They're going to go to this restaurant. That's just one, right? From the establishment to the consumer. Now, let me give you an example that stands out. The establishment and the employee, okay? There was this one thing where the employees had gotten to the point, again, unreasonable hospitality, it got to the point where if the server started a conversation after the guests were done with their plates, there's nothing worse than to be at a restaurant in your table with, you know, dirty dishes or dishes with no more food, you're done eating, right? Picture the server talking to you, right? Kind of like in the setting, right? And then the server picks up the dishes. He's still talking to you, doesn't walk away, but he gets the dishes and he puts them behind his back without you knowing, okay? Seconds later, a teammate, another server passes by and without you even noticing, takes the dishes from behind their back. That is part of also being unreasonable with your hospitality. It was a culture that they created. Guys, those are just two of my takeaways of this amazing book of the month. I hope that you found them of value. If you haven't already picked up a copy of this book, I encourage you to. What I'm going to do is, depending upon what platform you're watching this, I'm going to put this on the description, a link to this amazing book, Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Guidara, which, by the way, I'm also very excited because Patrick Bet-David's going to be having him speak at the Vault this year. So I can't wait to meet him and have Will sign this book over for my wife and I. Guys, I hope you found this of value. Go out there and be unreasonable with your hospitality, whatever it is that you do. Have a great day and let's go out there and let's dominate, family.